24 hours of the Passion, 2 a.m. hour. Jesus is presented to Annas. Preparation before each hour. O my Lord Jesus Christ, prostrate in your divine presence, I implore your most loving heart to admit me to the sorrowful meditation of the 24 hours in which, for love of us, you wanted to suffer so much in your adorable body and in your most holy soul unto death on the cross. Oh, please give me help, grace, love, deep compassion and understanding of your sufferings as I now meditate this hour. And for those which I cannot meditate, I offer you my will to meditate them, and I willingly intend to meditate them in all the hours in which I have to apply myself to my duties or sleep. Accept, O merciful Lord, my loving intention, and let it be beneficial for me and for all, as if I effectively and in a saintly way accomplished what I wish to practice. Meanwhile, I give you thanks, O my Jesus, for calling me to union with you by means of prayer. And to please you more, I take your thoughts, your tongue, your heart, and with this I intend to pray, fusing all of myself in your will and in your love, and stretching out my arms to hug you, I place my head on your heart, and I begin. Jesus, be always with me. Sweet Mother, together let us follow Jesus. Beloved Jesus, divine sentry, because you are without me, you watch over me from within your heart. You awaken me so that I may accompany you to the house of Annas. You are now at the moment in which Annas questions you on your doctrine and your disciples. O Jesus, to defend the glory of your Father, you open your most sacred mouth and, with a resounding and dignified voice, answer. I have spoken in public, and all those who are present have heard me. At your dignified words and moving accent all tremble, but their duplicity is so great that a servant wanting to honour Annas comes close to you and with a fierce hand gives you a slap, but so violent as to make you stagger, leaving your most sacred face bruised. Now I understand, my sweet life, why you awoke me. You are right. Who would sustain you in this moment as you are about to fall? Your enemies burst into satanic laughter, whistling and clapping, applauding such an unjust act, while you stagger without anyone to lean on. Beloved Jesus, I hug you, or better, I form a defensive wall with my being and courageously offer you my cheek, ready to bear any pain for love of you. I unite myself to your passion in this unjust act, and, with you, I offer reparation for the temerity of the many souls who become so easily discouraged. I offer reparation for all those who, out of fear, do not speak the truth, for the lack of respect owed to priests and for murmurings. My afflicted Jesus, I see that Annas sends you to Caiaphas. Your enemies hurl you down the stairs, and you, my love, in this painful fall, offer reparation for those who at night time fall into sin under the cover of darkness, and you call those who have separated themselves from your church and the unbelievers to the light of faith. I wish to follow you also in these reparations on your way to Caiaphas, and I send you my sighs to defend you from your enemies. Continue to be my sentry while I sleep, and wake me whenever you have to. I ask for your blessing and a kiss. I kiss your heart, and in it I continue to sleep. Reflections and Practices by Saint Hannibal de Francia. Jesus, brought before Annas, is questioned by him on his doctrine and his disciples. He defends his doctrine to glorify his Father, but he does not mention his disciples so as to not fail in charity. And are we fearless and courageous when it comes to glorifying the Lord? Or do we let ourselves be won over by human respect? We must always speak the truth, even in front of distinguished people. In our speaking, do we always look for the glory of God? In order to exalt the glory of God, do we bear everything with patience like Jesus? Do we always avoid speaking ill of our neighbour, and do we excuse him if we hear that others run him down? Jesus watches over our heart. Do we watch over the heart of Jesus, so that we may offer him reparation and he may not receive any offence? Do we watch over ourselves in everything, so that each one of our thoughts, glances, words, affections, heartbeats and desires may, like many sentries around Jesus, watch over his heart and offer reparation for all of the offences he receives? And if we do this, do we entreat Jesus to watch over each one of our acts and to assist us by watching over our hearts? Every act we do in God is a divine act that we deposit within ourselves. Although we are very limited while God is immense, and we cannot enclose God in our simple act, we can nevertheless multiply our acts as much as possible in order to at least enlarge our capacity of understanding and love. Are we ready to answer when Jesus calls us? The call from God can make itself heard in many ways, through inspirations, the reading of good books, one's example. One may also experience it tangibly through grace and even in the intemperate changes of the weather. My sweet Jesus, may your voice resound always in my heart. May everything that surrounds me on the inside and out be a continuous voice that calls me to love you always. May the harmony of your divine voice prevent me from hearing any other distractive human voice. Thanksgiving after each hour. My beloved Jesus, you have called me in this hour of your passion to keep you company, and I have come. With the most touching and eloquent words I seem to hear you praying, offering reparation, suffering and pleading in anguish and sorrow for the salvation of souls. I tried to follow you in everything. Now I owe you my heartfelt thank you, and I bless you. Yes, O Jesus, I repeat my thank you thousands and thousands of times, and I bless you for all that you have done and suffered for me and for everyone. I thank you and I bless you for every drop of blood you shed. I thank you for every breath, heartbeat and step. I thank you for all the words, glances, afflictions and affronts you lovingly endured. For everything you did, O Jesus, I offer you my thank you and I bless you. O my dear Jesus, let my soul send forth a continuous flow of thanksgiving and blessings. May they draw down on all of us the flow of your blessings and graces. O my sweet Jesus, press me to your heart and with your most sacred hands, mark every particle of my being with your I bless you, so that my being may send forth a continuous hymn of blessings to you.